arithmetic operators can be performed on all floating points and integer numbers. Java has the following arithmetic operators: plus, minus, times, divided by, and the modulus. Let's explore them in IntelliJ. In order to work with the operators, we need a few operands. So I'm going to be creating some. Int x equals 2 and int y equals 3. And then let's perform some operations. I'm going to say int z equals x plus y. So what will be the value of z? Well, the value is going to be 5, and let me prove that to you. Using system.out.println, I can write messages to the console. Let's run this program. There you go. As you can see, the value is 5. I can also use operators directly in the println command. So in here, I could also say x minus y. Please mind, this does not change the value of x or y in any way. It's just going to produce a result that's not going to be stored. It's just going to be written to the console right away, and then it's going to be forgotten. In this case, the result is going to be minus 1. And let's run this example as well. I could also have set times. In this case, the value is going to be 6, because 2 times 3 equals 6. So, what if I were to do division? Let me show you. I'm going to divide x by y, and the result is going to be 0. That's odd, isn't it? What's happening here is that I'm dividing two integers, and the result is also going to be an integer, whereas the result of 2 over 3 is actually a floating point number. So let's fix this problem. I'm going to say double, let's call it d, equals x over y. And then let me show you the result here. Will this fix it? Well, no. Let me show you how to go for the first step. So now we have a 0.0, which in some way feels even more wrong. I could have fixed this by changing both of these types to double as well. Well, when these are doubles, my int needs to be a double 2 here for the result. And now it will actually print the actual result of dividing 2 over 3, namely 2/3, but then in decimal numbers. There is one operator that's sometimes a bit striking for people, and that's the modulus operator. So let me show you an example of what that does. I'm going to say int number 1 equals 10, and int number 2 equals 5. If I want to know the result of number 1 modulus number 2, this is what the computer is going to do. It's going to see how often number 2 fits into number 1 as a complete number. And then if there's any value left, that's going to be the result of the modulus. So since 5 fits in 10 twice precisely and there's no leftovers, number 1 modulus number 2 is going to be 0. So let me run this code to prove that to you. And as you can see, the modulus is 0. If I were to change this to something else, say 4, well, 4 fits twice in 10, and then you have 2 left over, right? Because the difference between 8 and 10 is 2. So the result of 10 modulus 4 equals 2. All right, so these are the arithmetic operators. In the next video, we're going to have a look at the assignment operators.